think you want total freedom. You imagine a life with no alarm clocks, no bosses, no rules, just drifting. But let me tell you the truth. That isn't freedom. That is drifting. And drifting always leads to the rocks. Tonight, we're going to talk about the most misunderstood word in the English language: discipline. We think discipline is a cage. But ask the musician, the athlete, the master writer, and they will tell you the opposite. Discipline is the key that unlocks the cage. Jim Rohn said, "We must all suffer from one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret." Let's see how we choose our pain across a lifetime. Picture a child learning to ride a bike. They hate the training wheels. They hate the helmet. They hate the rule that says, "Don't cross the street." Those edges feel unfair. They feel restrictive. But without the rails, the train derails. For a child, discipline is safety. It is structure. Bedtime isn't a punishment. It is the guarantee of rest. Practicing the piano scales is boring, yes, but slowly the squeaking stops and music begins. The child learns the first paradox. You cannot play the game if you don't know the rules. Adolescence is the workshop where we try to break the machine. The teenager pushes against the rules, curfews, expectations, social norms. They stay up all night, they skip the practice, they test the edge. This isn't just being difficult, this is calibration. They need to find out what happens when the structure collapses. And they find out it's a mess. The teen learns that discipline can't be forced on you by your parents forever. At some point, you have to pick up the heavy weight yourself. Rebellion is just the doorway to self-discipline. Now, discipline becomes survival. There is no teacher checking your homework. There is no parent waking you up. If you don't do the work, you don't eat. This is the architectural phase. You are building the foundation of a life. The young adult who packs a lunch instead of eating out, who trains when it's raining, who writes for an hour before work. Their friends say, "You're working too hard. Live a little." But the disciplined young adult knows a secret. Discipline is buying your future freedom. Every hour you invest now is a dividend you get paid later. In midlife, discipline changes. It stops being about hustle and starts being about protection. Your life is full. too full. Children, partners, aging parents, work. The undisciplined adult drowns here. They say yes to everything and do nothing well. The disciplined mature adult becomes a curator. They use discipline to say no. No to the extra project. No to the toxic friend. No to the bad habit that steals their energy. They prune the tree. They understand that you cut off the dead branches so the healthy ones can survive. Discipline is the quiet art of keeping your values intact in a world that tries to scatter them. In the elder years, discipline becomes invisible. It is no longer a struggle. It is a rhythm. An 80-year-old master doesn't try to paint. They just paint. They don't force themselves to be patient. They are patience. They spent decades practicing the scales, and now they're just improvising jazz. The elder has reached the state of Wu Wei, effortless action. The habits are so deep, they are part of the bone. They have learned the final secret. True freedom isn't doing whatever you want. True freedom is being exactly who you are, without obstruction. So look at your life tomorrow morning. Where are you drifting? Where are you avoiding the hard choice? Don't try to fix your whole life in a day. Just choose one constraint, one boundary, one habit. The fire burns bright because it is disciplined to the wood. If the fire spreads everywhere, it burns the house down. Stay on the wood. Burn bright. Choose your pain. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Which one will you carry tomorrow?